Hello guys, welcome back to this video. We'll see in this video how we can deploy our EC2 instance and also run an Apache2 server on it. So first of all, I will open my AWS management console. Then search for EC2. Okay, so this is the EC2 console. This is the EC2 dashboard, and as you can see, I have 0 instances running. So first of all, we have to create an instance. So click on the launch instance, and now we need to choose a server. I will choose a server of Ubuntu server. Let's choose this one, 18.04. I'll select this one, and as you can see that I have only one option available for free tier, and all of the other ones will charge you. And so I will just use this one. Click on next. Number of instances should be one. I have a network called VPC 566 virtual private cloud, and I will choose this one default. It doesn't matter, just click on add storage. So as a free tier eligible, you are only allowed up to 30 GB of EBS, and in this case I have only 8. I'm only using 8 uh, because 8 is enough. You won't need much for learning purposes. Click on next, and then I will add a tag for name. This is just the name through which I will remember this instance. So let's call this instance, my instance. Click on configure security group. I will also add a rule. This is a rule for SSH. I will also add a rule for HTTP so that I can use my HTTP request for the Apache server. And then at last click on launch. Okay, so I will create a new pair. If you already have, then you don't need to create it. If you don't have, then you need to create one for the first time. I will create it. I will give the name as my key, and then download the key pair. So I'm saving it in desktop, and then after this I will launch my instance. So before it launches, I will go to another website. This is called putty.org. Putty is just a remote terminal. It is the emulator through which you can control the instances in your EC2. So first of all, you will have to download this putty. You can download putty here. Click on here. Okay, and choose 32-bit or 64-bit depending on your system, on the system which you are working right now. So mine is 64-bit, so I will click on this one. And after some time, the download must start. Okay, so yes, this is only 2.71 MB, so no need to worry about that. Okay, so my instances have already started. So this is, ignore this one, and this is the instance, my instance, which we are going to work on. Click on this one, and this is the IP address, public IP address, and this is the private IP address. Okay, so first of all, let's install this putty. Click on the next, and I already have this installed on my PC, so I don't need to install again. But if if you are doing this for the first time, then you definitely will have to proceed ahead, and there will be just a button called install here, and this is just an usual process like install. Okay, so I will just open my putty terminal. Okay, so there are two things here. One is putty and one is putty gen. So at first you need to click on putty gen, and you need to create and need to upload your mykey.pem that we just downloaded, the key file, and load this file. Click on all, and you can see the mykey.pem. Okay, and then save this private key. I'll just write the same p my key save. Difference is that it will be a ppk file, not in this case like .pem. So now this is done. Just open your putty. Okay, now you need to provide the host name or the IP address of your EC2 instance. Copy this one and paste it here, and port 22 by default. Then you need to provide that key which we just generated using putty. So browse and go to the place mykey.ppk. Open this one and click on open. So if you are using Ubuntu server, then you will have to log in as Ubuntu for the first time. And as you can see that I have successfully logged in my instance. First of all, I will update all the applications and files in this instance. So I will write sudo apt-get update. It will just take a while. Okay, and after this is done, I will also add Apache2 in the PC. So just type sudo apt-get install Apache2 and click on yes. Why? Okay, so all processes have been done, and now you can check if your IP address has a default Apache page. So remove that S, and yes, you can see Apache Ubuntu default page is showing here. Okay, so let's find out what this Apache 2 Ubuntu default page is actually, and where is it actually present in the server. So let's open our terminal and go to the root directory and type ls. So this will display all the contents of this directory, and you can see a var present here. We need to shift to that directory, and inside of that is present, okay, let's see, www at the end, and we need to also shift to this directory, and inside of this there is a HTML, so we need to shift to that also. Okay, so after that you can see that there is an index.html file inside of this. This HTML file is the real Ubuntu default page that we are seeing in our browser. And suppose we want to add our own HTML page to this and display it on our IP address. So for that we need to create a file demo.html. So let's add a sentence to this. Hello world, and then save this. Okay, so our file has been saved. As you can see it here that yes, we have a demo.html and index.html file here. So let's go back to our browser and let's add demo.html to this, and let's see if this works or not. Hello world. So you can see that you can create your own HTML page and post it on your EC2. So that's it guys. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.